Hello everyone, welcome to Customer Behaviour. This is session 201890, and in this short video I'm going to be looking at the requirements for Assessment 1. I'm David Gray. I'm an Associate Professor at Charles Sturt University, and I'll be coordinating this course for you. Hi, in terms of an overview, there are two major objectives for this course. The first one is that you develop a theoretical understanding, that you understand the literature behind customer behaviour. And secondly, that you can apply the principles learned by developing a comprehensive customer behaviour research report for a major marketing related issue. As you can see with this assessment, there are four major assessments in this course. First one is the situation analysis. That's worth 10%. Assessment 2 looks at the social context around customer behaviour, worth 25%. The third assessment looks at the individual differences around customer behaviour, with 25%, and putting together the final case report and video presentation is worth 40%. The overall schedule, as you can see, the first assessment is due on the 30th of November by 5 p.m. and during that first assessment, we'll have a look at the culture, the social class, and the introduction. So let's talk about assessment 1. Okay, as I said, it's worth 10%. It's due on the 30th of November. It's 1,000 words, and you submit your assessment through East Online. So it's designed to focus and for you to develop a brief situation analysis around a case study, which I'll describe to you in a minute. So the assumption is that you're the market research manager for your organisation, and you've been asked by the Chief Marketing Officer to evaluate customer behaviour, looking at consumer behaviour theories and research to help you identify an innovative, sustainable marketing solution. Okay, so the rationale is that you'll eventually be able to understand the role of a situation analysis, and you can use real-life organisational examples to discuss the relevant situation. The focus. So here's the focus. So over a number of previous years, I have conducted quite a few surveys, and I've selected 3 of those, which I would like you to be able to use as a case study. All you have to do is to pick one of these. The first one is looking at banking, and you can select one of the following banks, whether it's Commonwealth Bank, National Australia Bank, Westpac, ING, Suncorp or Citicorp. And what you're required to do is to develop a model of consumer decision-making and bank switching for a credit card or a savings account or a housing loan, which could be used by the bank to develop an innovative, sustainable marketing solution. So that's the first potential case you could select from. The second one relates to mobile phones. So you pick an organisation which you're doing the research for, whether it's Telstra, Optus or the combined Vodafone TPG, to develop a model of customer phone switching. In other words, you want to know why people switch. With banking, you want to know why they choose a particular account. The third one relates to the election, Australian federal government election in 2013, and if you choose this case, you will choose either the Labor Party, Liberal Party, Greens, and what you need to be able to do is to develop a model of why and how voters choose a particular party and why they switch brands. You could also select your own organisation one that you work for, and one which you're able to collect data for or actually have data for. So it's up to you as to whether you choose that, but you only need to select one of these 4 options. The important point to note, right? So as I said, the finance survey, the mobile phone survey, and the political party survey, I have data collected for all of these 3 industries. The finance survey was conducted in November 2012. The mobile phone survey, there are 2 waves, one conducted in October 2011 and wave 2 conducted in 2012. Political party survey there was a pre-poll survey conducted in September 2013 before the election, and a post-election survey conducted in October 2013 after the election. So what you need to do is to pick one of the 3 options, email me of your decision, and then I'll forward the relevant Excel spreadsheet to you for analysis. If you want to use your own survey data to augment the above case studies, because they're a few years old, you need to have at least 100 survey responses to be able to conduct any kind of sensible analysis. So the questions. To conduct a situation analysis, you need to look at the nature of the industry, the nature of the organisation, of the case organisation which you've chosen, to have a look at the target market, the audience characteristics, and note your analysis must include market industry data and or survey data to support your analysis. So in order to help you with the situation analysis, I'll provide a short separate video of the situation analysis to fill out those 4 aspects above. So one of the critical things during this course is that you're going to need to look at a variety of industry and data sources depending on which case you select. And things could be the Reserve Bank of Australia. If you're looking at finance, it might be the Reserve Bank of Australia or APRA or the Australian Bureau of Statistics, which covers data on these areas. And in your unit outline and also in the separate document I provided, there are, for example, some of the databases. You could use IBIS World or the Australian Bureau of Statistics, or ACAM, which is the Telecommunications Organisation, or the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority, or the Reserve Bank of Australia. Or you could also, if you choose the political survey, you could use Vote Compass 2013 and also Vote Compass in 2016. So there's quite a wide variety of data which is available to help you along this area, in addition to the Excel spreadsheets which I will provide. So the presentation, remember, it's a brief situation analysis. It's concise, it's informed, and you need to be able to link in the academic sources with it. It's an academic writing exercise, so it has to be underpinned by solid academic and industry research. The structure of the report is set out, you'll see in your unit outline, and also the separate document I provided. The title page, the table of contents, the introduction, then you talk about the nature of the industry, the organisation itself, the target market, and then finally put in your reference list. The marking criteria, there are 3 major marking criteria. First one looks at theoretical analysis, and that's worth 40%. The second one looks at the application, the thinking and linking customer behaviour theory to a specific context, and then finally, which is worth 40%, and finally your referencing skills and the academic sources used worth 20%. So thanks again for your help and for your listening, and we'll talk soon.